Ow, fucking. Welcome back to Game Does Play Games, where we play games about game design. We're back with more.
Chris, keep that in.
Wow, alright.
What?
Just make me keep in my failures. We're back.
With more. Wonder Boy.
I was gonna say, what game are we playing again?
I didn't forget the name at all. Which is weird because I love
Dragon
this game.
Boy.
Dragon Age Inquisition. No.
Ooh.
Weird.
You know, that wasn't our voting once. Actually, because Jen got really into Dragon Age, but never got a chance to actually play it, and I never beat it.
Okay, that's weird.
What?
That is a full heart, and it only gave you half.
Well, I think I had a heart and a half. I could be wrong.
Oh, maybe you did. I may have
We'll
missed.
pay attention to that again.
Yeah, we'll pay attention again.
It's possible that it's based off of how much armor you have, which would be kind of weird. Ow. Loaded right over my attack. Hey, I got another key.
Well, the way the health drains also in this game is a little bit unconventional towards health containers.
Well, right, the actual heart icons are arbitrary because it changes based on our should I go in there? I guess I can because I have a key now.
Yeah,
But
I think you had the right idea, jumping.
It changes based on our armor.
Yes. Interesting.
Well, this one doesn't require a key.
Yeah. So I think you should go
Here and see what this is all about. Yeah. What? I'm happy I made this choice.
Well, that was way worth it.
What's in here? I feel like this is usually a shop. Okay, good. I could buy potions. I'm not gonna buy a potion though.
You don't have any though.
I'll buy a potion. You sold me.
If you had one,
I'll need it for the next boss fight. Let's be real.
If you had one, I'd say nah.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so I can't actually get over there. So yeah, that's all that's done here.
Oh, okay.
I made a good choice today.
You did make a good choice, buddy.
Yeah,
I'm all proud of you. Except for that pizza.
But the pizza was so good.
It was,
so worth it. So, in between episodes, Eddie found a devlog.
A devlog. Little Devi blog. Oh, too far. It's just the dragonstrap.com. They have a blog link on there. I was just reading through about the lead sound designer. He made some very wonderful discussion about the way he made the sounds of this game and the way he really thought about what they are in the game and like what should go into them, especially for the character of the mouse. Being he was talking about how he had a jump sound in there for all the other characters that he just used like a synth for, and
Makes sense.
pretty typical for like a 2D game like this. So he was nobody, including himself, liked it at the studio apparently. So he just
For the mouse specifically.
the mouse jump sound. So he just he kind of decided what really made the mouse stand out, and the fact that it's like a smaller character and feels like it jumps faster. It just needs like a different sound. So he just recorded a little ukulele with it, and
it sounded like he did an interesting thing with the ukulele too.
yeah, he made sure the rest of the ukulele wouldn't resonate, so he put some cotton between the strings and whatnot, just to isolate the one string, which is the highest on the ukulele that he was plucking.
That makes sense.
And he just did a little bit of that with it, and he I think he used probably some pitch modulation or pitch automation. While running his finger along the fretboard, he plucked it to get the nice little.
I can kind of hear that actually. It reads really well though. Like I think in the devlog he compared it to like the sound of what like a flea jumping in a cartoon.
One of those old-fashioned flea cartoon sounds. It was like a hair pluck, is what he described it as. Everyone, most people should know what that is.
It's good too, and like you hear it, and it makes a lot of sense. So you don't really think about it. But when you hear the actual development behind it and kind of where he struggled and how he kind of worked with it to get the sound he wanted, it shows how not simple a lot of the sounds can actually be during the process.
That's why exactly how he was describing it is how I've had troubles with sounds before.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, even you and I have had discussions on our games before where you'll tend to your general style is to go very realistic with your sound effects. And then, me being like a retro crazy kid, I tend to always go for the synth sounds.
Yeah.
So you and I kind of butt heads a lot when it comes to some stylistic choices, and I think oftentimes we are often happy when we hit a good middle ground.
We usually are. We usually are. Sometimes I just hate my own synth sounds, but I mean that's just me. I mean
that's fair.
Yeah, I can make like plenty of things using a synth, but I typically might not always like them. So
it makes sense. But it's cool. I'm glad you actually found the devlog, because I feel as though I don't often get to see in-depth logs from audio designers.
Yeah,
because game designers, I mean, hell, we run a show on game design, right? Mm-hmm. So game designers generally are like all about sharing what they think is like the best hot shit. Mm-hmm. Because, I guess that's kind of what we do. Mm-hmm. But it's so easy to find, right? Mm-hmm. Like, and I don't know, there are other areas that I feel like you just never get enough of, and audio design is absolutely one of those.
Mm-hmm. And actually, after reading this, I just realized that a ukulele string is what I need for the sound effect I was thinking of earlier today that you and I recorded.
Yeah?
So
I have a ukulele, or Jen has a ukulele.
I'm going to record that in a little bit.
Yeah.
You got some cotton? Because shit, I'm using this.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, I guess this is going to be a more philosophical question. Mm-hmm. But how do you feel about, like, audio designers, like, kind of piggybacking off of other audio designers' successes in, like, designing assets? Do you think that it's more important to kind of go your own route always, or do you think that it's okay to learn from each other and try to experiment from there?
It's always good to learn from each other, always. It's always a good thing. Start off, in my opinion, doing it your own way, though. And if you've done it your own way and it's just not working, try to see what other people have done.
That makes sense. In the world of fine arts, it's generally assumed that, or taught that the best thing to do is to mimic the artists that you enjoy most, and then deviate from there.
Right.
And I guess some artists just continue to never deviate and make success that way too.
Which is why I think I've been having an issue with my own sound design, because when I was in an interview earlier this year, I was asked who my like inspirations for sound design are from other games, and like I had a few ideas, but just because I liked the overall aesthetic of the sound design in that game, and it wasn't really a very heartfelt answer at all. But
I can understand that.
Recently, after having talked to a few other dudes in the industry about my reel and some sound effects, I've grown to enjoy what they've done and have them as my inspiration now. And also this guy who is named, because I love everything he was talking about with this.
Yeah, definitely one of the better audio designers I've heard in a while.
Yeah, and this guy's name is Romain Gauthier. Maybe Gauthier. I don't know how to say that properly, but Romain Gauthier. So I'm definitely gonna listen to this a little bit more and like see how he does some stuff, just because.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, that's such a good.
I encourage anyone else to check out devlogs of any games you like too.
Yeah.
Especially if they're a thing, right? Because devlogs, like, Affinity Archives has been meaning to get a devlog going for a long time, and it's a lot of work. That's really the reason why we haven't done it.
Yeah. Because also,
and there's a lot to learn from other just developers in general.
Especially if you're someone watching this show who's also trying to make games, you'll learn a lot.
Ooh, this is
Additionally,
dangerous.
like, just reading this, I've gotten a few more ideas for things. I've learned a little bit more just reading his little short blog, which isn't even that long, about sound design. Whereas I've read other little sound design blogs from other games like AAAs, and it's just like they all kind of sound the same. They all kind of sound like they're like having the same process, so they're just kind of like saying the same thing in all of them.
I can't jump on the walls. This guy is tough. The bosses in general are kind of tough. I feel like there's not a lot of good ways to defend against them.
Oof. There really isn't, honestly. And they've all had kind of the same attacks.
Yeah,
that same like diagonal downward spell kind of thing. Like the Slame Bow, the Fear Bow. Oh, that just missed.
Although, maybe I could... Oh, I see. So the trick with this guy is to just, like, right underneath him.
He has a different art. Okay.
But can I, like...
Jesus Christ.
Oof. Oof. Glad I bought that potion.
You're welcome. Nice.
Oh, nice. So I get the boomerang back.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that maybe if I used it to attack, it would just be depleted.
I would hate that. I would not want to call it a boomerang.
Well, I mean, think about how boomerang's mechanics would work in real life, right? Like, you get one throw, if you hit your target, it's done. Like, you got to go physically pick it up.
Some boomerangs can come back to you.
Not if they hit a target.
Not if you hit a target. I'm sorry, I just realized that. Not if they hit a target.
I mean, hunting boomerangs don't come back to you anyway.
Yeah.
They're just designed to move forward and break the necks of kangaroos, which is pretty brutal in itself.
It's pretty awesome.
It is kind of awesome.
Yeah.
But I think it helps justify in the game context. I think it helps justify it as a boomerang, because otherwise it could just be any projectile, you know?
Right.
I did notice, though, that the boomerang does pretty insubstantial damage. So I guess the benefit is you always have it.
Yeah.
Unless you, like, screw up with it.
Yeah. It's the hardest resource of yours to deplete, so yeah.
Yes. But it, I guess I didn't need that potion.
Nice.
No.
I wonder if you can...
Oh, I see. So the trick is you avoid him for as long as possible, and then you just keep racking up coins.
Okay, that's how they make it worth more.
That's cool. I'm a fish man.
Who are you? Ooh, new mechanics. Here
I can swim. That's what's going on. Oh, so they really, I think they put this down here with the expectation that I would come down here after that dungeon. Well, you know, I'll do what I want.
Maybe.
Can I go through there, you think?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh, I hope that added to your stuff.
Yeah, it did.
Good.
Only makes sense.
I wonder if you open that as a different guy.
This? Oh, you mean the chest? Yeah, I don't need that. I doubt it. Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought maybe you could try.
You thought,
Return.
Hey, actually,
Oh, hey.
I didn't notice this last time, but that is kind of nice that it says, like, hey, this is the way back. This is kind of what I was talking about before.
I don't think that any other ones have had it.
Yeah, I mean, that's after the last dungeon, it had it also.
Oh, okay.
I bought all these already. Nice. So now
after talking about that and saying that I didn't like it, or I wouldn't like the idea, it looks kind of cute.
Good time. Good to see someone of my height again. This place has been a circus lately. You have no idea. I think I'm going to go back here and maybe go underwater. So now I can do new things. I could go up, maybe?
Oh, yeah, you can... Oh, nice.
Nice. Yes.
I totally could not swim up earlier. That's right.
Oh, this is...
Oh, birds.
Is that... Have we been down there? I don't remember. I'm going to go here. This will be the ultimate test. No, okay, so this is a new area. Nice!
So much money.
Yeah, they definitely seem to balance out how the quantity of drops pretty well based on what is most useful. Now I can go this way.
So yeah, now you can get over there. Nice. I forgot, because I could get over there just by falling, but you can't get up that wall.
Oh, interesting.
Huh?
So the minus button, we're playing this on the Switch, by the way, but the minus button opened the door, I think. It was weird. What was I going to say? Oh, I learned a thing about the shields.
Yeah.
Since the last episode. I couldn't figure out how to use it, but it turns out you use it automatically if you don't swing your sword. So, like, see how it's just sitting in front of me? I didn't realize that. I just kind of figured I would take damage.
Wait, so
if it actually hits the shield. See?
That's nice. Okay, I like that there's the actual point where it has to hit the shield for it to work.
Yeah, I agree, because otherwise you would just be invincible on that one side so long as you're not attacking, and that would just be game-breaking.
Yeah, that's just not... I mean, that's how it was in a few of the Legend of Zelda games. For some things. For for the bigger shields. For, I think, Am I wrong?
I think you're wrong.
I am wrong.
That does not sound familiar at all to me.
No, but for the large shield in Link to the Past, wasn't it that you just had to...
There was no larger shield. It was different levels of shield, so
But the big-ass shield.
It didn't get bigger.
No.
A Link to the Past?
Yeah, the big golden shield.
No, man. It wasn't bigger. It was the same pixel space.
Well.
The difference was of what it could deflect.
Okay.
Did I not go there before? I didn't. Nice.
Oh, but it's just single coins.
Hey, man. I'll take it.
Okay. Okay.
Just single coins.
Just single coins, Edward.
Shit.
Why don't you just check fucking before you wreck?
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Chickity check yourself before you wreck yourself.
I like all the little secrets. I think that most of them are, like, they're not super hidden, right?
Mm-hmm.
But most of the ones that are a little more hidden, they're like bonus stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't feel like I'm missing out on anything if I don't find it.
Okay.
But I can just buy more stuff if I find it because they're generally full of money. But I think that's interesting.
How do you enjoy the replayability of all these areas we've already been through just by having new characters?
Oh, I love it. I think
so good.
I think it's kind of one of the more important things with this game because duh.
I was waiting for that.
But otherwise, like, so say there wasn't anything new to discover if you went back to an existing area as a new character.
Yeah.
It would kind of beg the question of, like, well, what's the point? And I mean, I may not even need to go back here, but I think it would be underutilizing its own game mechanics, if that makes sense. Because it constructs a lot of the challenges to be difficult for all but one type of character. So I think that they used that well to the game's success. I just want to know.
What you want to know?
Piranha Man. Furry edges. Oh, I wonder if this is for the tiger guy or lion guy. What was I saying?
Chris, put in some elevator music right there. For that silence.
No, don't make me find public domain elevator music. Although I guess that's usually what
That's
most
probably
elevator music
really
is.
easy to find.
You never know, man.
Oh, public domain elevator music.
Yeah, without getting a virus. Have you seen public domain music sites? They're all kind of garbage.
I know they are. Have you seen public domain media sites?
Whoa, when did I get so many potions?
You got one just now, and then you got one while you were on your way to that shop.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
I'm a boss. Hey, but I haven't died once.
That's true.
So you gotta give me some credit.
How many times have I died?
At
in
least
this game?
3.
4.
Yeah, we had Eddie play. Before we started recording this, we had Eddie play.
I was doing okay.
He was doing all right.
I was stuck, so I kept sitting over in this area because I couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do. I didn't know I had a key for the door for the desert area.
In your defense, it almost read as if you had gotten or used up a key rather than gotten a key.
Exactly.
Which is why I was a little surprised too.
Yeah.
But it's a UI thing ultimately. Or Eddie's being dopey.
It could be both. I mean,
It's probably both.
A
Let's
lot
be
of the
real.
times, it could just be both. You can get up there.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh god, it hurts.
You all right?
Hiccup burps.
Well, you want to stop?
They're the
right
worst.
away?
No,
Got a minute.
everything's fine. Now I actually need to figure out where we're gonna go though. It's not as
There may have been some other underwater locations.
probably.
Maybe.
Oh, I think the point I was making was that having new content for if a player returns to an existing area, it leads to a more fulfilling experience, and I think helps emphasize the exploration qualities of the game, and at least encourage exploration.
You went this way.
I did, but I might have missed something.
I think you can actually, go back. Okay.
I don't think I could go down.
No, I think there was another upward path in the water down below to get to that chest. It was
Probably
very
crazy.
blue.
Probably crazy.
Oh, that takes you there.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. It's pretty circular.
I didn't know that.
It's all pretty close to each other.
Nifty. Nifty beans.
So-
I think if you go a little bit more over them.
Well, this is the way up here.
Oh, but you can't.
Yeah. See the predicament?
Mm-hmm.
Unless there's an ability that I haven't realized that I have.
Which is possible.
That's all the buttons. So I think that settles that. If I could turn back into a mouse, then I could get up there. Tricky.
Trixie howitzes. Woo, boink.
Yeah, maybe there is just something down here that I haven't found yet.
Timer. We're up 20.
Okay, well, we can figure out what we need to do and come back in the next episode.
Sounds good. Cheese to me.
Keep your cheese out of this.
Out. There we go.
Question of the day. What are your guys' thoughts on the level design and the reuse of existing areas? Do you think that they're using it well? How are they using it well? And I don't know. What more could they do? And I totally just found the area that we need to go, but I don't know how to get over there.
Down there, huh?
That's what I think. I don't know, man. Well, we'll figure it out. Thank you for watching, everyone. Share your thoughts in the comment section below.
Please do.
And check out Wonder Boy, please.
Yeah,
and share your thoughts or share your experience with us too, because I don't know. I think it's super cool hearing how other people enjoy the game or don't enjoy the game.
And check out their dev blog.
Yeah. Shout out to their sound designer. And his good work?
His good work.
His good work.
Yeah, I believe it's a dude.
Anyway, bye everyone.
Yeah. Have a good one.